What's poppin', y'all? Cenat is arguably the biggest streamer in America right now, for sure the most culturally relevant and culturally impactful. And with that comes a ton of controversy. Even if you're not looking for it, it will find you. But Cenat's been able to skate by the majority of controversy and keep his name clean. And there are different tactics that he uses, but I don't think any of it is intentional. And a bunch of it just has to do with Cenat's not only personality and how much fans love him and him being entertaining and funny, but just the general demeanor that he carries himself, because there's nothing that people can really point to about Cenat that they hate, other than perhaps they don't like his content or find it entertaining. So we're going to go through a list of all of the relevant controversies that Cenat found himself in, go through it all, and how he was able to skate by all of them relatively unscathed. Now, there are a couple that I probably won't mention, so I'll just get them out of the way initially. For example, I would say a controversy is something that can have people look at Cenat in a negative light, like a certain character trait. For instance, they might say, oh, I didn't know that this person was very, very selfish. Or let's say something really much worse, like, oh, I didn't know this person was a racist. Those are controversies that people have to go through. Or I didn't know this person hates women. Whereas some different slight beefs, like for instance, the back and forth that he had with Pretty Boy Fredo, which he took upon for Agent, where he dissed Fredo in the freestyle. That was a quick back and forth, and then he talks about him faking his pranks. That just fizzled out, so that didn't really matter. There was the Blueface and Krishan one, which wasn't even a controversy because Cenat looked great in that whole situation. It was Krishan that looked terrible after punching a hole in his room, being overall disrespectful, and then Blueface saying he doesn't understand why Cenat didn't mess with him. I believe in a jail call, and jail call is when Krishan was visiting or showing up as a character on stream for Cenat's 7-day jail stream that he did, which I wouldn't even consider that one controversy either. Although we potentially could. I think that's just misunderstanding. So the first one is 2021. I would say this is the first time, and keep in mind, we're going to see the years, the month and the year, and how much controversy accelerates the more popular you get. So in 2021, Cenat was a relatively popular YouTuber. He was somewhat in the same genre as a Gideon, where they did these prank videos. They would mess with people in public. Some of them were harmless, and some people some of them generated some controversy. And this got a really, really big look from Abba and Preach, which are a commentary channel that talk about a lot of things and just give their opinions. So this video, I'll play you guys the initial prank clip that got Abba and Preach to do the video on Cenat. Keep in mind, this video is still up. It's a little bit under 1 million views. So I'll play that clip for you guys right now.
How much? Huh? You said what?
Put out money bag.
What do you mean? What happened? Pay with this?
What you taking?
You taking it out of this?
Yeah.
Out of my money?
That's your money?
What you mean?
You don't say
Yeah, fool. This my job. This ours, bro. You gotta pay your own money, fool.
Oh, I thought it was just.
Nah, this ain't no extra, dog.
You playing?
Oh.
You serious, bro?
Are you serious?
No, I just thought it's just free money.
Nah, fam. This ain't nothing free. Fuck no.
Wait, I can't pay for it though?
What you saying, bro?
With the tip jar.
No, bro. This is tips, bro. This not your money. It ain't come out your pocket. So it ain't yours. Nah, dog. You good, bro.
Damn, I thought they let me do it in the other store.
I don't know which store you been to, bro. And it ain't different.
I'm just playing with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tip y'all. My fault. I was just playing with y'all.
Bro, we don't do that, bro. I don't even.
Not. I was just playing with y'all.
It's up to her if she want to say you know, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Huh? No, I don't want. Nah, I just came in for jokes. I ain't even try to make anything serious.
Where your cameraman at? Because I swear that's what it felt like.
So y'all don't want the tip?
But we don't.
Nah, it was all for play. I was just joking. Seriously. So you don't want it? Nah, I'm saying I don't even want to think. It was just a joke real quick.
You don't want none of this?
Nah, and I just want to tip y'all, if it's possible. So I don't want to bring no harm, you know what I'm saying? I just want... Huh?
I don't want your money, bro.
You don't want my money?
Nah.
Damn, I'm thinking. I can't tip nobody just to. Can I put some money in the tip jar at least?
Go ahead.
I'll put some for you. There you go. I'll put 20. I ain't mean no harm, bro. You said what? It's not that serious, bro. What am I doing wrong? Okay, nigga, they job way too serious. Bro, ain't no way, bro. There's literally no way the nigga gonna fight me over getting tipped $20. It's like, it's understandable if it's like a thing where it's like damn, am I being a menace right now? Nah, keep it a stack.
I don't think so, because it's like, you're not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
You're giving them. You feel me?
Nah, am I doing something wrong right now?
So as you can see from that prank clip, you're probably looking at it like, man, like you have to do that. That's doing too much. It's disrespectful. It kind of brings me back to the OCK TV days. If you guys remember OCK TV, where they'd be like, oh, going into the hood prank, or like stepping on people's shoes in the hood, or pulling people's pants up in the hood. Now, we don't know how much of this was staged, but our Dennis CTV, if you guys remember that guy, Dennis CEE, I don't know if their channels are even up anymore, but that kind of stuff, especially when you're a little bit older and you're not a teenager, like let's just say anywhere from the ages of 10 to 16, you start to look at it like, oh, why is this person even doing this? So that's kind of the feeling you get, especially from this type of prank. For Gideon, you know, when he's just doing a lot of funny stuff, I think he toes the line very, very well to where you can find it in good fun. But Ab and Preach gave their take on this, and they were a bit aggressive, and you could see the frustration on their face from their ability to potentially, and not only their ability to relate, to probably cite what has actually happened to them. So I'll play that clip for you guys right now.
Do you want me to go? You go.
Oh, please go.
Maybe it's because you're a YouTuber. Maybe you have never had to have your own place and struggle to make rent and work a bullshit job every day. Maybe you haven't had to wake up and hate your f***ing day before it even started. Maybe you haven't been spat on by a customer. Yup. Maybe you haven't had customers come on and look down on you and you had to smile on them because it's customer service. All to make $7-8 an hour. You gotta work slave wages just to make rent. And guess what? Sometimes a customer is gracious enough to leave a couple quarters in the tip jar. And at the end of the day, maybe you guys get $20 in that whole tip jar and you split it 4 ways, an extra $5. It ain't much, but maybe you get to treat yourself after work. The tip jar is sometimes the only bonus you get. And some random customer comes in, grabs the one bright spot that you have at your workplace throughout the day, and f***s with it, and looks you in the eyes like you're the stupid one, and f***s with your emotion and gets you heated because like, am I gonna have to fight somebody because they trying to steal money I earned? You drag the joke on for a while, getting them all riled up. And then when your shitty ass joke doesn't translate, you want to say, it's just a joke. Bitch, I'm already heated. You already f***ed up my day. And you want to try to buy me off afterwards like my emotions are only worth $20.
So starting off, this doesn't look good for Kai. All right, what's the image that's being painted here? This guy's ungrateful. He's just a young twerp that's making this money on YouTube, and he's messing with people that have to work regular 9-to-5 service jobs that are generally low pay. Kai Cenat hops on stream, and at this point, he wasn't even known as a streamer. He was known as a YouTuber. This is 2021, which just goes to show he was 19 years old at the time, which just goes to show how quickly things can change and how much someone can blow up in just a couple of years. I think he's 21, maybe 22 now. So he replies, I'll play you guys 2 different clips. The first one is when they said he didn't have to work a job, and he admittedly says, yeah, he never had to work a job because in the first or second year of college is when he really blew up on YouTube, started making some good money there, and he didn't have a job before that. But he also talks about how he had to go through his own journey through poverty. So I'll play that clip.
My chat have seen me have rats, mouses, whatever y'all want to say in my room. That's one. And I just want to clarify because you say maybe. I'm just clarify so like, you feel me what I'm saying? And like, you feel me? I understand you said, maybe you haven't struggled to get your own place and stuff like that. I started at a young age. I started making videos at a young age, and God has blessed me in this predicament. You feel what I'm saying? I'm blessed that I never had to I didn't have to go through those things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually blessed. But I do understand what you are saying in terms of waking up day by day and hating their jobs. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that completely. I'm pretty sure there's people in 9 to 5 that hate the fuck out of their jobs right now in this chat right now. You feel what I'm saying? I understand. That one, I hands down would give that to y'all 100%. People get spit on. People, you feel what I'm saying? I understand that. But the maybe part that I've never had to struggle before, bro, I came from, I know how it feels, bro. Like, not in terms of getting a job and going. I never had a job, you're correct. But in struggle, in terms of being struggling, bro, I done came from shelters, bro. I done came from shelters, but I'm not trying to play the victim.
So as you heard it, we know the facts, especially you see old Kai clips. There's rats going around. The neighborhood he lived in was definitely not nice. I'm pretty sure he lived in public housing somewhere in the Bronx. So he had to go through it, but they do have a point in that he did not have a job. So that's a different type of deal when you're living on your own, trying to make ends meet versus, you know, you've at least got a roof over your head and you don't have to shell out money for bills. That's a completely different dynamic. Yes, you're still living in poverty. It's an undesirable living situation, but there's levels to it. And one of the things that Kai does is he's reasonable. A lot of people, when they're in a situation like this, they just feel attacked and either they need to defend or they need to launch attacks back. And Kai, just looking at this clip, you probably see is like, oh, you know, I understand where you're coming from here, but don't try to diminish what I had to go through in life. Like, I understand what poverty is like. Sure, I may not have had a job and understood what it's like to show up to a job that you hate, and I accept that criticism, and I kind of did drag it a little bit, but I know what poverty is like. And that's a fair response. Also, something that Kai did, which was ask his chat not to be biased. A lot of people, the chat is somewhat of a hive mind. Number one, they're all watching the same individual. I wouldn't say they have the same personality, but the hive mind develops if Kai's like, yo, these guys are tripping, right? A lot of people are more inclined to say, yeah, they're tripping, versus Kai saying, yo, chat, don't be biased. Be honest with me. So it's kind of like they know that there won't be disapproval from Kai if they were to disagree with him. So he asked them not to be biased, and then that's where he does it in this clip. So I'll play that for you guys right now.
I want the public, in my chat at least, do not be biased, chat. Please, bro. Please. I understand where he's coming from, though. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. I'm just, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yes, I see people saying yes. I work a 9 to 5 and it's not that serious, bro. I worked at Starbucks. It is. Okay. Only to someone who takes their job serious. I mean, okay. Okay, people are saying yes, people are saying no. I feel them 100%. It's not that deep. People are very emotional. Wait, hold on. It's not that deep, but some people are emotional as hell. So it could go either way, which is very understandable. Okay? Which is very understandable. Which I could understand. You feel me?
So here you're looking at it like, damn, sure, what Kai Cenat did wasn't great, but this guy's doing his best to take accountability. God, I hate that term so much because the way that it's used, I can't even say it. I feel, it's not a cringe feeling, but I feel a pit in my stomach when I say take accountability, because it's almost like you get flashbacks to Nam, just seeing all of these different infuriating people on the internet talking about take accountability, when they don't even know what it means and they can't even describe what it would mean to take accountability. In their eyes, taking accountability is disappearing, going broke, not being able to get a job, and having to live in squalor for the rest of your life, shunned from the rest of society for doing something that's not even all that bad. Kai also goes on to explain that he was unable to get jobs, but his mom supported him, especially when he needed money here and there in college.
I didn't have money in high school. Everybody around me had a job. Ask me if I ever got a chance to get a job, bro. I've tried. There's been times where I've tried to get a job and I just won't simply get I won't get accepted for it. There's been trials in high school where I tried, bro. Or in college, bro. Imagine in college, I had to keep asking my mom for $100. You feel me? I had to ask her for $100, and she always came through, bro. You feel me? Most of the people around me had jobs. I tried to get something I couldn't even get one myself.
So as you guys saw from that clip, the guy was fair. He's like, yeah, I was tripping. and I did drag this joke too much, and I could see why people who are working 9 to 5s hate their job, and I pushed it a little bit too far. Maybe if I had just gotten it earlier, or I had just stopped earlier, they would have understood it was a joke before they were already heated. And this ended up blowing over, like most things. I think Kai's fans were going to support him regardless, but he's developed since then. And as you can see, he didn't really do too many videos after that were messing with people like this. I think he became more empathetic to the situation of people in public. And he just started streaming more. And now that you see, his content has completely changed from this era. He's still doing stuff in public, but a lot of it is just general entertainment that's pretty harmless. So after this, the next thing we would see is something very, very big, because 2022 was a big year for Kai, but this would be the end of 22, the beginning of 2023, and that was his close friend catching a big allegation, an SA allegation. So this starts with this girl by the name of Jovi Pena, who would write this long Twitter thread that said the following. On January 1st, 2023, I was SA'd at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I've decided to take it to social media. His name is Yeezy Sak, and she posts a picture of the guy. And of course, we'll get into the comments that people made afterwards, because it is a little bit funny. Not her situation, but what unfolds. I was invited by Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought I was safe due to there being security and Kai's confirmation. However, I wasn't safe. Yeezy Sak walked into the room where I was asleep and brutally SA'd me to the point where I bled. When I woke up to see him still on top of me, I called him out as a SA'er, and he told me that I was in his bed and that's why he did what he did. I was in shock. I called, texted my friend, quote unquote, who invited, but I got no answer, and I was told by the SA'er that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. He told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then. I asked him if he at least used protection, which he then showed me a dirty condom and said, yes, a skins condom. Now I have to take medication for a month to make sure I don't catch any STDs. As you all know, those condoms only protect you from unwanted pregnancies and not STDs. Really? I spent all day crying and processing what happened to me instead of enjoying my vacation in New York. At nighttime, I had dinner reservations, but I went to the emergency room instead as I was still in pain from what had happened to me. I described what the person looked like to my friend who had invited me, and he said he didn't know the person. However, after digging for a day and a half, I found the person's Instagram and that they have been friends for years. And I believe when she's referring to the person who invited her, she's talking about Kai. So she sends the message. She's like, that's your homie for real, bro. That's why you ain't help me. That's why you ain't go up. You knew what he was doing. So she accuses Kai. Keep in mind, this is the situation. She's accusing Kai of, oh, you knew and you were complicit in this. So at this point, Kai's got a friend that's going through something. He's being accused of something. So he's in panic mode, as he should be. And he says, yo, WTF, I'm literally getting info as we speak. Are you crazy? I knew what was going on. And then she says, it's been 5 days since the incident and I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. I haven't been able to socialize or go to work. This is all I think about 24/7. I'm not looking for attention. All I want is the justice I deserve. I want to stop him from hurting anyone else. This boomed on the internet. This went crazy, especially people saw the appearance of the guy and they immediately declared him guilty. And it was pretty much raps for the guy. And none other than, this is the funny part and the ironic part, none other than Lil Boom was the first person to get her on his Instagram or to get her on his Twitch live stream. So he got the girl that was the alleged victim that made these allegations of SA towards Cenat's friend, and he's talking to her, which is ironic because Lil Boom, we saw HD footage of him being the creeper, Lil Groom, on significantly underage girls at Walmarts. And the people in the Walmart were even saying, yeah, this guy was here another day, beating his you-know-what, two girls that were walking around in Walmart. He was getting up close to girls, groping girls, putting cameras right underneath them. Just complete creep show, which is going to be great context for the clip that I'm going to play you guys right now, where he blames Kai and accuses him of not speaking out and defending the chick.
Bro, should I explain it? Like, cause it's like, bro, Kai could have helped find this nigga. Kai could have used his resources to find this nigga. He left her on red for 4 days. Nigga. She had to find this nigga herself. You don't think that's fucked up when Kai knows this nigga? But he out in the UK, like, talking about he got other shit to worry about. What the fuck? What the hell you got to worry about?
You kind of have to look at this and chuckle and laugh, because if you saw the full stream, which was about an hour plus long, Lil Boom was on there saying, yeah, you know, that's a shame that they did that to you. Nah, I believe you. He definitely did that. And you could see Boom going complete defender mode. and then assisting her in blaming Kai. And she was trying to not blame Kai. She's like, no, I'm not blaming Kai for this situation, etc. I can't find those clips because Lil Boom took down the stream. But Lil Boom's like, nah, it is his fault. Like, yeah, he should have done this and he should have done that. So Boom is amplifying the blame towards Kai Cenat, which she was trying to diminish after she already said some stuff in the text as well as the tweet. So Boom, completely nefarious, which it's no surprise what came out about him. So Kai Cenat replies with his own statement about what happened with this.
Legit, I'm telling y'all what it is. I know him. So I went to him immediately. I said, yo, bro, what the you got going on? What am I hearing right now, bro? You feel me? What am I hearing right now about shit that's going on? Chat, as soon as he heard her side of the story, I'm representing her, bro. She's hurt. She's hurt, bro. I don't play that. I went to him. I said her story. Complete shock. He was in complete shock. He don't know. I'm telling you my perspective. He was so confused on the things that she said. Legitimately confused on the things that she said. Everything like that, right? So, as the one in between all this there's two sides of the stories now, Kai. Who you gonna handle it with? The police. Okay? When she asked for in the screenshot, she asked for her name, she asked for his name automatically. I told my team, I said, yo, team, here's his name, give it to her. That is the reason why she got it in the first place. Okay? That is the reason why she got it in the first place. And let me tell y'all something right now. All my viewers, do not go to her profile and do not harass this young lady, bro. Do not. Until facts are proved, until shit is shit, bro, like, and shit is going on and the police are handling this. And this is why I didn't want to come to the internet, bro.
Keep in mind, Kai Cenat's in a terrible situation. He's getting accused of being involved, and now he has to do some massive damage control. He doesn't wait for a PR statement. He doesn't do anything polished. He immediately turns on the stream and says the following. This was handled not only authentically, but masterfully. Number one, what people wanted to do was Kai to take accountability for not protecting her, or Kai to take accountability for what happened to her or anything like that, which he did not do, which he should never have done. So he consulted with his lawyers for that, and he didn't do anything wrong. That's the number one. But Kai Cenat also has a close friend in this situation. And Kai Cenat's not just going to sell out his friend, throw his friend under the bus. So he reached out to his friend and asked his friend, like, hey, man, this is what's going on. We need to figure this out. I need to get your name, and I'm going to send it to my team. So Kai Cenat, from those texts that she sent him, he knew not to talk to her anymore. So he sends it to his team, and his team sends it to her. So there's no direct contact between Kai and the girl. And then he pretty much understands what the situation is. He's like, hey, look, I'm in a tough place now. I'm hearing two completely different sides of the story. My man says, that's insane. I can't believe it. And keep in mind, Kai probably knows his homie. And he's probably like, man, I don't think he did it. Which, it's fine for him to believe that. But he didn't say that. He said, hey, I'm going to leave it with the law. But personally, he probably thought he didn't do it. So he said, hey, we have two completely different stories, and we're going to see it settled in, not court, but the police will handle this situation. Like, he's not hiding. He's not trying to make sure she doesn't find any information. He laid everything out there, and it was all good. And then some people were saying Kai stated that him and the guy weren't friends. It's a little bit ridiculous. So these were some Kai haters. So Kai really smoothed this up. People appreciated how prompt he was. They appreciated that he wasn't silent, like his lawyers probably recommended him to be. And he gave a statement. He was completely fair about the situation, and then it moved on. Although some other stuff did happen, but we'll get into a little bit of this specific story later on. Kai speaks about it in passing, because several months later, that same guy would come onto social media and then upload a video of him engaging in activity with that girl from that night. Some people were saying, oh, this guy recorded himself actually doing it. He's posting revenge, you know what? And some other people were saying, oh, this proves he's innocent. None of those things were necessarily true, but keep in mind, we still haven't seen any charges pressed against that guy or a lawsuit against that guy, and the police arrest that guy, anything of the sort. We just haven't really heard from him. Moving on, though, we'll circle back to this when the chronological order requires us to. We get to August of 2023, later that same year, and Kai Cenat was trying to do a giveaway for his hometown of New York City. This is the first public thing that Kai Cenat was doing since he really got famous. And this turned into chaos, to say the least. Here's a clip that a fan made of what was going on. As you can see, Cenat was arrested, detained. Not really sure what definition applies here. I would say he got arrested. He got put in cuffs. Then there's the news clip that showed a lot more. You can see the magnitude of the amount of people that were there, which is a ton of people. But with these two videos, you can't really see, okay, was it that crazy? It's just a bunch of people making some noise. No, it was a lot worse than that.
Chill. Yo, they violated, bro. Why they do that to him? Yo, chill. Yo, chill. Yo, nah. Chill.
So as you guys just saw from that clip, like these guys are stealing, they're mistreating this old man that's the street vendor that's selling there. It's a really disgusting sight to see. And these people are young and they're kids, but you can't really make excuse for this type of behavior. No matter what age you are, if you're raised properly, you do not engage something like this. And the person recording, you could even see that he disapproves. And he's probably one of them in terms of like one of the fans that are there. He's like, yo, chill, like y'all guys are tripping. And there is some sort of hive mind involved in this, but this is just disgusting behavior regardless. So Kai got into a lot for this, and he came out and gave his response, an apology.
You know, whoever is in a big position could agree that wherever you come from, you want to give back to your community and you want to do nice things. You feel what I'm saying? But after Friday, bro, I've come to realize the amount of not only power, but influence that I have on people. You feel what I'm saying? I've come to realize that shit. Bro, and I'm saying that to say this. I am beyond, bro, disappointed. Beyond disappointed in anybody who became destructive that day, bro. 100%, bro. That is not cool, man. None of that is cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? After the things that I seen, I'm beyond disappointed in the things that went on Friday. And I want people to know that none of that was my intention. You feel what I'm saying? None of that. I had good intentions for this whole thing.
So as you guys just heard there, Cenat expressed deep disappointment in his audience. And this is great conditioning because a lot of what audiences do in whether it's in Twitch chats, whether it manifests in person, is continued disregard by the streamer to enforce rules. So I'm not saying Kai led people to do this, but what I'm saying is that now they understand it's not cool. Like if Kai was a streamer that was like, yo, y'all were just chilling, they were tripping, etc. Keep in mind, there are probably legal issues. The mayor and his team had reached out to Kai, said they would work with him after this to, try to help out the youth and stuff. And they didn't press any charges on him. But I genuinely think Kai was disappointed by this because it makes him look bad. And I don't think he wanted people to behave in the way that they were behaving. And some people say, oh, Kai didn't take any accountability for this. What? This is one of those things where we circle back to earlier in the video when I was talking about how difficult it was for me to utter those words and the pit I get in my stomach, because what accountability is Kai supposed to take? He didn't want these people jumping around, dancing, stealing, breaking stuff. That's never been something that he does. Maybe in his own room, but are people translating what he does in his own room to outside? I think that's completely unfair and unjust. He did not deserve to, not only did he not deserve it, he deserved the repercussions that he faced for that. Yeah, he got a quick arrest. They let him know, hey, this is not how things are going to work. They shut it down, and he understood and called out his audience, and I think he was deeply disappointed in them. His representation is not somebody that causes chaos. And this was a great handling of the situation. He didn't tell people what they wanted to hear, which is, oh yeah, that was all my fault, this and that, which people just want you to lose and bow down like a broken down puppy. No, he said, hey, that was completely wrong. And he did take accountability in saying that he did not know the level of fame and influence that he had. Because keep in mind, just 2 years prior to this, even probably a year and a half prior to this, he was just a YouTuber. He didn't even really have the juice and pull that he had in August of 2023 when this happened. So I think he didn't recognize it. And a lot of the stuff that's happening was online. So he doesn't know how many people would show up, and he doesn't know how they would show up in terms of what they were going to do. Now, was I surprised by what happened? No. When you're not doing something, legally isn't the word, but when you're not prepared and you're giving out free stuff, keep in mind, it's not just Kai saying, yo, let's go kick it. Kai's giving out free stuff. That is going to cause chaos. Up until this point, this was the biggest controversy that Kai had. There was the SA case, which was earlier that year, but that didn't get public news virality in the same way that this event did. And Like, that was more internet stuff. This went past the internet, went public. His name was really out there. Now people in government knew who he was. Local New York City government, which is a very, very, very gigantic city. And he handled this well. You know, it wasn't like masterful, but I like the fact that he was able to say, hey, I didn't know, and I'm going to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And my audience, you guys were tripping. That is not a representation of how we get down. Now, fast forward to another little, I guess you could call it a little beef. There were two that he had in October of 2023 with none other than Glorilla. So Glorilla's doing her thing last year, even this year too, but she was doing her thing, and they had this back and forth, a friendly back and forth, kind of playing around with Glorilla on Instagram Live.
What's up? Hell yeah. Wait, hold on, wait. So like, you got a or not?
No.
You lying.
I don't, for real. You making me
For real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
stop. You making me blush too hard.
you blushing. What you make you blushing, Glow?
Oh.
Nah, but hey, real, like,
I did work. I was throwing that ass all day. Like, you know I'm thinking.
oh no, I ain't gonna lie. I just seen your I just reacted to your music video like literally like 10 minutes ago, and I'm not gonna lie, like I would say like that ass was moving for real. Like I don't know how
it happened.
I don't know how you really so thick and shit. I should just be having you like yeah. You feel me? Oh my
So as you can see, they're having fun. You know, he's kind of flirting with her for the content. People are enjoying that. However, Cenat, at this point, he was listening to a lot of music. He still does. But he was listening to a lot of hip hop songs, a lot of new releases. I don't know if they were paying him to, but he was checking out a bunch of new releases. And one of the new releases that Glorilla had put out was this song called Cha Cha Cha. Now, I can't play the song clip for you guys, so we're going to have to cut out that part. But you can hear what Cenat had to say about the song.
No! I love Glow, bro. I love Glow, but no.
I will let you know a little bit of a spoiler. If you haven't heard this song, Cenat's reaction is all of our reaction. That song is garbage. That song is trash. That song belonged in the dustbin. But apparently, Glorilla either didn't believe or understand that it was trash or something else, because Cenat would find out on live stream that she blocked him.
Glow, there's no way, Glow. Bro, there's no way. Bro, after that reaction, I noticed I haven't been seeing her. Bro, there's no way people are getting this mad, bro.
So Cenat sees that she blocked him. And keep in mind, this is one of the things that makes Cenat more trustworthy and able to take seriously, and how he skates past certain controversies, because he had a relationship with Glorilla. In terms of cordial, business, personal relationship, a little bit of a mix. Personal, I mean like friends. And another streamer, most other streamers, especially ones that their reputation wasn't tied to their honesty with music. For instance, he could straight up shill. Kai could pretend to like music and shill, and it wouldn't affect his audience because entertainment is his thing. It's not music. For example, like if Fantano's shilling, people are like, yo, come on, bro. We listen to you to give your honest opinion. If Joe Budden is shilling, they'd be like, yo, what's going on with this? You're just pretending to like everything? Certain reaction YouTubers, I wouldn't say they're shilling, but like, for example, I don't want to call them out because they're cool guys and I like them. But like Zeus and Belu, sometimes when you see them reacting, you're like, man, they've got a relationship with this artist and they're pretending to like this because this is some garbage and they just don't want to admit it, which is fine. Like a lot of them was genuine entertainment as well, as opposed to like strong musical opinions. Like if Academics is shilling, people will know. Hell, if I'm shilling, you guys will know, although I've never even gotten close to shilling in my life. So if Cenat was shilling, he would have just gotten up, started dancing to that cha-cha-cha song, doing the same move. The dancing applies to him. I think that's what they wanted him to do, or she wanted him to do, but he didn't do that, which it potentially can sacrifice relationships, and that's what happened here. So Glorilla replies when people start spamming her IG live about Cenat and says the following.
Over here to stand right beside us to watch the live.
Don't come on my live, ask me about nobody that I done blocked. What you talking about? They blocked and they gonna stay there. You made your bed, you gotta lay there. They say I'm blocked. They must record that right there. I don't get no. He know why he blocked.
So Glorilla doubles down. I guess she was thinking she's still super hot, and she is. But then what happens next? Some goons, while Cenat is doing his jail stream, these goons, and I call them goons, yes, because they're threatening somebody in a car and talking about jail, they decide to go in on Cenat.
Hey, cuz. Come on. You ain't seen me on the street sewing behind the sales German.
God.
Now one of them. Now one of them.
that kitey.
Behind bars ain't saving you, nigga.
You talking about, boy?
Walk them down in the cell.
Oh, my kids are dumb.
Now let it find out what jail you is in.
Come on now. Come
Hope
on now.
some.
Nigga, place your order.
Place your order, nigga. What kind of poker you want?
What you talking about? I was gonna die about this shit for free. Imagine what I do for that money, nigga. That money on that.
Cenat just doesn't really say anything, lets it pass, and then I think after a bunch of people criticize Glorilla and tell her how she's tripping, she goes on to tweet the following: "I'm drunk AF right now. I might F around and unblock Kai." And guess what Cenat's appropriate response is to this?
Big GL.
Hold on, Glorilla.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You laid your bed, you better stay there. You better stay there. You laid your bed, you better stay there.
Yeah, he let her know what's up, as he should. And this is one of the things that is recurring in Cenat that we're going to see later on, is that he's not trying to appease anybody, and he understands how valuable he is in the dynamic of artist, content creator / streamer relationship, as opposed to in the past where a lot of YouTubers, streamers, content creators, personalities felt like they had to supplicate or please the artist because the artist, I'd guess, was more respected or liked, when that's most certainly really not the case nowadays. And in an interview with Gillian Wallow, I don't know if it was $1 million worth of game. It looked like $1 million worth of game because I just got the clip. Cenat gets asked this typical question. I'll play the clip for you guys and then we'll review it.
We all mess with Glow.
Yeah.
And as a woman, it probably hurt even more because you looking at you like you just a regular dude. Now, if you're a regular dude when you with you and you with the crew. When you with the crew, you ain't no... But your influence is so powerful.
Yeah.
You got to take where she coming from as a woman. Like, damn, bro. Like that you know me? Because you got real influence.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Wallow. Bruh, like, I don't know how to explain it. No matter what, I'm going to always be true to myself. Bro, there's some artists out there, when I do say something that's bad about them, it's like, and that situation's like, she hit that one time she missed, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? And there's so much artists out there that literally, bro, will call my phone like want to know my honest thoughts on what I say, and they appreciate me being honest with them 100%.
Because a lot of people do yes, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be I'll be honest, bro. You feel me? And I even in the clip, bro, I said I love Glow. Even in that same clip, I said I love Glow. But it was just that. It was just a weird interaction with that. I ain't like it, me personally. You feel what I'm saying? But I still wanted to win. She could do your thing, win all that. You feel me?
So as you just heard from that clip, this is one of those things that really doesn't make sense to me. He says, yeah, if you're a normal person, you can give your opinion, but you've got all this influence. You've got to see how Glorilla feels when you still give your opinion. You're not in front of just your friends anymore. You've got this platform. So what is Kai supposed to do? In that scenario, he's just supposed to not listen to her music. These are the options. He's supposed to not listen to her music, or he's supposed to listen to her music and lie. So what is it that Wallow wants him to do in this situation? Do you want him to lie? And keep in mind, Cenat was quite charitable. He's like, oh, no, this is not it. Like, he just said this isn't a good song. He could have went in and said, man, this is garbage. Who's going to listen to this? Who's going to dance to this? This is whack. This is trying too hard. He could have really, really went in, but he didn't do that. So I don't like the whole argument of, oh, yeah, you were just kicking it, chopping it up like you're with the guys, and now you're in front of an audience. That's not how this works. Cenat got popular, he got the love from his audience, and he got the trust from his audience by acting like a regular guy, dancing, giving his regular opinions, being his genuine self. So if he got popular by being his genuine self, now that he's popular and the people like him, that popularity is because he was being himself and genuine. You want him to not be genuine because he's in front of an audience now. Do you see how that doesn't make sense? If anything, that'll lead to you losing the audience because you're taking away one of the elements that made them like you and trust you you so much. And Kai Cenat doubles down on this, which I respect so much, man. It's like, yo, he's like, I'm going to be honest. If you're the type of artist that is sensitive and wants me to shill and pretend like everything you drop is great and just be this positive promotional vehicle for you, then we shouldn't have a relationship. And I appreciate the relationships that I have with artists that genuinely accept and listen to my opinion. Well, it's not listened to as an act off of my opinion, but they want my real take. Hey, let me know, is this trash or not? Artists have enough yes men around them. They don't need another one that's got a massive audience. The next back and forth was, I think that same month, around October of 2023, was with none other than Bruce DropEmOff. So Bruce DropEmOff is also another live streamer that got on largely because of his personality. Bruce is more of an OG streamer than most of these other guys. Bruce DropEmOff has been streaming since at least 2017 on Twitch. He was part of a different community back then. He wasn't really playing games too much. He was always a personality streamer. He's been doing this since he was younger. So he's part of the streaming stuff before these guys came in. And then he clicked up with them. And him, Kai Cenat, and Your Rage had this unofficial streaming group known as DYK. So like DEO is his thing. Kai Cenat is Kai's thing. And they would do these boy streams. And people loved these streams. They enjoyed them. Eventually, they stopped streaming together. Bruce made this claim that Kai only contacted him for content and he felt some type of way about that and that they weren't really friends, which Kai Cenat felt like that was just they talked about it, Your Rage and Kai, and Kai was like, hey, I think that's just a miscommunication. And if you feel like that, you should just let me know. And I think that was just a miscommunication between them. However, that was the first static, I guess you could say, first instance of static between them. But this would accelerate when Kai got DMs exposing Bruce talking behind his back. So one of Bruce's mods that he was in a group chat with leaked these, and then Kai Cenat goes over all of it in this clip.
Essay. Paragraph essay of apologizing for what he did already. You feel me? Nigga, I have a whole essay of him apologizing, and his pride is so big, he wouldn't go on stream and say, I apologize to Kai. If you watch Bruce, he'll say, y'all don't gotta know if y'all apologize or not. The nigga sent me an essay, my nigga, apologizing. Then after I gave him the benefit of the doubt and I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I really didn't expect that from you and I appreciate you. And whatever you need, I'm here. I'll be cool. It was never no beef and shit. He says that, then still goes into a DM and say that, bro. How the fuck you do that? I don't understand it. Then I spoke to him today, my nigga. I spoke to him today. He hit me up and said, "Yo, bro, if you free to talk, if you free to let me know. I know you seen things were said, and I've never hit you." I said, not gonna lie, bro. That's the craziest shit. I don't know what type of animosity you got towards this, but that shit ain't cool. And he said, I understand, etc. Trying to mix up some shit, telling me that this happened at the time him and DDG was doing his little beef, my nigga. Those screenshots are literally after you said sorry. Bro, whether the DMs are old or not, time when you said that I was cool with you, and you still say it. CSGO was after. You joined my game, my nigga. Word to everything I love, word to my mother that joined my shit. You talking about, how you gonna say that and then join my shit and then say that? That shit make no fucking sense. That shit is literally, that's girl shit. I would never, my nigga, just and say about him. How are you paying attention to me so much that you get mad that I'm on CSGO? You feel like as if a nigga's after you, and my thing is, what the f have I done to you? What have I done to you? My mother, I want you to tell me, what have I done to you for you to talk to me in that type of way? And to gossip to your mod, bro. You should be going to therapy. If that's how you feeling, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really think that nigga really going through some shit, bro. I swear to God, you need to go to therapy. If that's how you feeling, bro, you need to go on that track hawk, hit 100 on the gas, straight to therapy. Tell the nigga or bitch what the fuck you're going to, bro. What you need to do, gang. You need to do that, bro. Because I don't respect that at all, bro. You telling me shit's old? The shit is well there after the apology, bro. That shit not cool. I'ma treat this shit as if anybody would do this to me. And I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to do shit with you no more. I don't want to be associated with you no more. I don't give a f what you got going on. Because it is too dangerous to have a nigga like that in my circle. One day smiling, next time you in your phone gossiping to your top mods about what you're doing. And I condemn the nigga who leaked that shit. I condemn him. You wanna know why? Because that's God, nigga.
So the apology that Kai is talking about is an apology that Bruce sent him from a previous misunderstanding, I guess, that I had referenced a little bit earlier. And the frustration that Bruce had, the most recent one where he was talking to his mod, was that Cenat was playing CSGO. And he's like, yeah, you know, this guy's jacking my swag playing CSGO. And I'm like, what world are we living in, man? Like, this is like, how does this even become a thought? This is how you know when someone's living too good, that they're getting frustrated by things like this. This is a respectful take and a respectable take from Cenat as well, because he already forgave him the first time, and then now he's doing it again, and he's like, yo, I can't mess with you anymore. And people will say, hey, he's way bigger than Bruce, and he doesn't need Bruce, and that's true, but if Cenat stayed cool with Bruce and just forgave him and they continued to work together, it would benefit both of them, and it would benefit Kai more than having cut Bruce off, because it's a multiplier. Like, for example, if you put two people together, it's not 1 + 1 = 2 in terms of popularity and enjoyment by fans, viewers. It's kind of like a 1 + 1 = 3 type of deal. And then when you put 3 people, it's kind of like a 1 + 1 + 1 = 9 type of thing instead of 3. It's just like a force multiplier when you've got these different personalities in this clique. Although he already had AMP, and I think AMP is a good example of that. Like, AMP as a whole is successful, that people are fans of it and they're fans of the individuals. But when they come together, they all share in this big pot that distributes out to them as individuals. And I think that Kai was genuinely hurt by this and didn't want to have to cut him off, but he said, hey, I can't mess with this type of behavior. Someone that's smiling in front of you and talking behind your back. And then he even calls out the mod and says, hey, the mod that leaked this helped me in knowing that I should cut Bruce off, but the mod is also somebody that's not to be trusted because he's behaving in the same way that Bruce is behaving, because the Bruce thinks he can trust the mod, and then the mod is leaking it. So Kai's standing on principle instead of saying like, oh, shout out to the mod for giving me this, which is what a lot of other people would do. But let me just read you guys some of these DMs so you see the lunacy that was being had. So Bruce posted like speed clips, and then he says, guess who I asked Tuesday? And then he shows a text exchange from this other guy. He says, want to go to Japan for free, babe, 12th to 16th. And then this person says, I have sponsorships I'm locked in for week of July until I go to Kick. Thank you for inviting me though. Holy, real. And I think Josh, I'm pretty sure Josh is your age. And he says, what days is it? He said, every Monday and Thursday. And he says, I'll change it, ask around. Mondays is 2K for 2 hours. Thursdays is the tournament with streamers. And then he said, and then Bruce goes on to say, I don't think y'all catching it. And then he says, damn, you think Rage the Mole? And then Bruce goes on to say, yes, I figured it out. I had to push my stuff back 2 weeks, my manager said, but now I don't want to because stuff was booked. He's talking about Japan that we had planned. Now I want to see them there and beat on them. Like, bro, the same dates. I guess he's talking about when they went to Japan. And then he goes on to say, now Kai playing CS, Counter-Strike. LOL. MFs are D-Riders. Yo, not gonna lie though, check my invite. Now they want to go into acting like they ain't been acting. I don't care, Caillou. On God, I'm not watching that stuff. Yachty, a maggot too. He called me when they dropped it to ask me to be on it Friday. That speed stuff showed it all. MF is about to do the craziest stuff to stay relevant. Like, bro, what the hell is going on? And so all these people he was pretending to be cool. So it's not just Kai. Everyone that he's pretending to be cool with, he starts going in on all of them in this group chat with random other people on the internet. The thing is, even if you're a snake like this is almost, you're a whack snake. If you're a snake, you're not going to think, oh, yeah, you know, I could definitely trust random people on the internet that I've never met that watch me and probably watch these other people. And they don't really care about me. They mostly care about entertainment value. And all it takes is just one of them to leak these messages. Even if they all mess with me, it takes one to leak these messages that may not think this is cool or may find it more entertaining to create drama that's going to entertain them in their life, to leak this. And then now my reputation is down the drain. But I don't know if he has that much foresight. Bruce goes on stream and he, oh God, here come the words again, takes accountability of the leaked DMs.
But yeah, like I had to really take my time with this shit because it's coming from the heart, not no PR team. And I'm in the wrong 100%. Now, do I expect you guys to fuck with me? Do I expect to be friends with any of you? I'd rather much not very so. I haven't been friends with these people in a long time, and I've separated myself from those people since. So I don't expect nobody to fuck with me. To be honest, if you don't mess with me, I don't really care. I don't care to be liked. I'm already loved. And that's all that matters to me. So the people feelings that I hurt, I apologize. I already did apologize. I'm more so apologizing to my core community because I know y'all sick and tired of defending his fat nose. You feel me? Like, but don't even think y'all got to do that, man. The only thing I need is God, and we all do. Oh, we very much all do, and we do. But man, yeah, that all came from the heart, to be honest with y'all. So that's really all I have to say.
As you guys heard from that clip, that's an acceptable clip. Hey, he somewhat doubled down. He said, hey, I'm not friends with these guys. I don't want to be friends with these guys. It is what it is. He kept it pushing. Now, later on, he does go on to say, I think earlier this year, that he kind of misses them. And he's had a lot of viral videos going. He got banned from Twitch for a while. Then he got unbanned. This isn't going to turn into a Bruce thing. But yeah, that was the end of that. Kai comes out looking great in that situation because really, what did Kai do wrong? But I think it showed that Kai has certain standards and morals consistently, just in these past two situations with Glorilla and Bruce, that he's not willing to waver from. And he even accepted the initial apology by Bruce that was in private and not in public, which it would have been better because the information was leaked in public, not this specific text exchange. But the previous one, where they had a disagreement, and Cenat saw clips of Bruce saying, oh, yeah, y'all don't know if I got to apologize, or y'all don't need to know if I apologize. Meanwhile, Kai's on his phone seeing the whole apology, and he doesn't feel the need to come out and say, yeah, man, you apologized to me. Why are you tripping about it? Like, he just kept that to his chest, which is a great quality. A really funny one, which is this year. And as we're going to see, keep in mind, 2023, we just had a bunch more. Now we're in 2024. So 2024 in February, Cenat and Speed, they were signed to Rumble for this short stint where they had to do these shows. They had like the Kai and Speed show. So they were at an event called Power Slap, which is partnered with Rumble. Power Slap is UFC, a subsidiary of the UFC. So Sneako, Rumble streamer, he's streaming in Las Vegas, and this clip happens. Now, Cenat and Speed, they see Sneako, they walk straight past him. Now, Speed, he of course knows who he is. I don't think they had too much of a relationship. And Cenat, he goes back with Sneako. Sneako goes back with AMP. There are clips of Sneako freestyling with Cenat. Sneako goes on the stream afterwards and speaks on how he felt about the entire situation and the relationship that he had in the past with Cenat.
If you guys remember, if you guys are the OGs, remember like we used to do streams together? I used to go down to Atlanta. Look at me, I'm high right here. You know, we're just chopping it up.
President Chris, cause he that mother.
Chat, there's no way they would ignore me.
Yes. Can you please wait with Sneako?
Yes. Okay, perfect. They're with you?
Yes.
Have fun, guys.
Okay.
Well, they definitely heard my name if they didn't see me. You know, it's about 6 inches in front of me. And I even said hi to Speed's cameraman. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? And he ignored me. So I'm like, okay, that was weird. I don't know what beef he had with me. Damn, you knew Kai? Yeah. I used to go to Atlanta. I used to go to make videos and do content with AMP for like 4 years now. I've been knowing like AMP for a long time. I don't know if you guys are really OGs if you know like that, but I've been knowing them. Met Speed before at the Vultures concert with Miami, and you know, so they decided to ignore me. And there could be like whatever reason, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. Whatever reason you guys want to speculate, if you guys want to say brand risk, if you want to say all this stuff.
So Sneako's not too happy about it, but we get an explanation from Cenat.
Sneako, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's do a full circle on Sneako. Okay? Me personally, if you guys remember Sneako's beginning of his career, YouTube Sneako beginning, very goated, very talented, very editing was A1, storytelling in videos was A1, pretty good. Then he just started saying anything. Literally just started saying anything. You feel me? The nigga just started saying anything. The reason why I ignored Sneako, which is crazy because I don't know why, cause something that y'all gotta understand is that everything that I do in my life, I do it for a reason. There was a reason that I did that, bro. Was it because I was Hollywood? I got nothing against him. That nigga got tight because I laughed at Moist Critical's video back in like July. He called me the fakest nigga ever, the most clout chasing creator there is, and a fucking whatever. So I said, okay, you got that same energy, let me reciprocate it. And all I did was reciprocate my energy. Literally.
So as you guys just heard from that clip, that was the first time that Kai Cenat spoke on the situation. And this was a bit of a situation that could have called into question Kai Cenat's consistency, especially with his friends and his loyalty to his friends, because like, yo, this guy's, he's been rocking with you for a long time. He even defended you in that situation with the SA earlier, which we're going to get into, earlier that year in 2023, actually. So this was a year and a half prior nearly. And it makes sense though. So I think does Sneako have a right to be upset that Kai Cenat laughed at some jokes that were made in a Moist Critical video? I don't think so, especially if they were harmless. They weren't calling into question his character, all of that. And then when Sneako responded to Kai Cenat in that manner and he started calling him fake. So this is what he did. He said, hey, these guys are fake. They don't talk about the real things I talk about. And I don't think this is a valid criticism because Kai Cenat is an entertainer. He's there to be comic relief, just good fun. And some people will even say that his audience is kids, which I'm in agreement with that. So if Kai Cenat's just in good fun and he's an entertainer, why are you going to project serious topics that you're into onto him? That may not be what he's on. He may not be educated on these things and doesn't feel he's qualified to talk about them too. And if Kai Cenat starts talking about serious stuff, people are gonna be like, come on, bro, you're Kai Cenat. What are you doing? People do that to Aiden Ross, and Aiden Ross is far less of a quote unquote entertainer. Clown isn't the right word because that's a disrespectful word. Kai Cenat's not a clown. He's just a genuine entertainer, funny guy. And he's not funny like a stand-up comedian, like let's say, even Dave Chappelle, right? Like a George Carlin, a Bill Burr, where they're taking serious topics but bringing them into comedy. Kai Cenat is just straight fun. I think that's the best way to describe him. He's a fun, funny guy, entertainer as well. Sometimes he gets serious, but that's what he is. So for him to not be that educated on certain things and to not speak, that's probably the best thing that he can do. And I understand why Kai would feel disrespected because like, hey, we're cool and you said I'm fake. How am I fake? I'm just trying to be an entertainer and you're downing my content. You calling my content fake and I should be doing this, this, and that. You're downing what I'm doing. And he reciprocated that same energy, which is to a degree understandable from Kai Cenat's side. I think this is one of the back and forths where it was more neutral. And I would say I understand both sides and I could see both people's perspectives. Sure, the Abba and Preach one was good, but keep in mind, in the Abba and Preach situation, Kai Cenat even leaned more towards their side later on in the end and understood like, hey, maybe I was tripping for this video or this prank video. And then Kai Cenat goes on to give another reply when Sneako speaks on that recent explanation.
Honest. YouTube Sneako, beginning, very goated, very talented. Editing was A1. Storytelling in videos was A1.
Let's stop saying goated. Do you notice the satanic symbolism with that word?
And he just started saying anything. And the reason why I ignored Sneako, because something that y'all gotta understand is that everything that I do in my life, I do it for a reason. There was a reason that I did that, bro. Was it because I was Hollywood? I got nothing against him. That got tight because I laughed at Moist Critical's video. He called me the fakest nigga ever. So I said,
yeah, Kai, because I defended you. When you were getting accused of grape, when the entire internet turned their back on you and started dissing you and making...
I ain't get accused of it. Funny that you bring that up. Look what happened to that shit. Ended up being a whole lie. Nothing happened. Ain't that crazy? The whole thing was a lie. I never touched back on that because it was proved to be a lie. Jesus is my Lord and Savior.
Making fun of you when you needed support.
It's crazy.
I defended you because I knew that you were innocent. The same thing happened
y'all
to
be
me.
careful out there too, you are.
Banned off of everywhere. Just got banned on Instagram. I'm getting suppressed more than any other streamer, and I need people that I'm cool with in real life to be supportive. And instead of being supportive when the whole internet turned on me, what did you do? You laughed and joined in. You so
it's gonna just it'll just ping pong until it never stops. I'm telling you. So, and we just move on, bro.
And this one gives us some really, really good insight onto something earlier. So this is what I was alluding to earlier in the video. If you guys remember that Jovi Pena, Lil Boom thing with Kai Cenat's close friend, that's what Sneako is talking about defending him with. And I understand, like, you're sticking your neck out to defend Kai Cenat in this situation. Granted, Sneako, was he at that time banned off of everything? That was early 2023. Yeah, I think he was already banned off of everything. So you really don't have much to lose from defending Kai in that situation, but it is sticking your neck out. And Kai Cenat, he speaks on it here and he says, hey, that whole entire thing ended up being a lie. Like I said, that guy never got charged by the police. Everything went away. And Kai Cenat's probably still cool with that guy. And that's not bad from Kai Cenat, but Kai Cenat's not bringing it up to gloat. And I think that's a really, well, number one, he shouldn't have brought up the situation again because it died down. So it would just spark interest in it once again. But that girl just straight up lied on that guy. And everyone believed it because, oh, this guy looks like this and she looks like that, so it must be true. Well, we saw everyone cooperate with the police. That never went anywhere. And Kai Cenat even just said, yeah, that whole thing ended up being a lie. And I think this whole situation, it just ended up falling flat. I understand both of their perspectives, like I said earlier. But I think from Sneako, he's looking at like, man, I really, really, really need you guys at this point in time. But I think Kai specifically is looking at it like, man, if you really, really need us, why would you even take shots or try to down me in any type of way? The question is, though, would Kai have still been cool with Sneako if Sneako had never said anything bad or downed Kai? And in my belief, looking from all the past history, I'm inclined to say yes, because Sneako didn't do anything criminal or anything that went against Kai's morals, right? He might just not agree with some of his opinions, which is completely fine. So 2 months later, a funny one happens in April of 2024, which is he gets accused of paying a chick 10 bands, a harlot, a woman of the night, a professional, what do they call it? An escort, whatever they want to call it. And she decides to leak everything. And the initial text leaks were the following. So Kai Cenat is the one on the left and she's the one on the right. So she's leaking these messages. These things are reading from right to left when I look at the dates, which is, is the person, what is this, Arabic? That's right to left, or Hebrew? I think that's right to left. What language is this person? Anyway, the texts are from right to left, and she is on the right in terms of she's the blue bubble. And she says, I just never got that amount on my Apple Pay before. I can get it. That's fine. Come on. He says, bet, sends the address. She says, hour away. Come see me. On the way. Okay, you're going to chill a little? That's Kai Cenat. And she says, why somebody sideswiped me and drove off? 15 minutes. He says, okay, 1 minute. They letting you out? And she says, yeah. And I'm guessing that's when she was trying to leave. So he sends 5 bands. And then he says, I bet that cat's so good. And then she says, it's still wet too. You got me so wet. So this is 4 days later, October 8th. She sends him something. And then November 9th, he hits her up again, allegedly. He says, come, drops the address. He says, you flopping again? She says, no, I'm eating with my friends right now. It's plus, but I'll slide after. And he says, how long? We just got here. You was taking so long. Damn, how long you think though? I got this room for us. What should I do, LMAO? And she says, I'm coming, promise. Soon as we done eating, getting in the car now. She's coming after that bag. He sends 5 bands. So this was 6:40 p.m. at 6:40 p.m. Thursday, November 9th. Friday, 12:34 a.m. he sends 5 bands. So that was that same night. And then she sends these photos, says, look at my neck, you scratch me up. Crazy. Kai Cenat replies, addressing it a little bit, talking about he's going to see her in court. Now, he didn't admit that he didn't do this. This was really interesting because, it just looked like he did it. And then she replies and says she just wanted her money. It's a quick 2-second clip.
If I just would have got my money, I would have shut up.
After hearing this, she wasn't too happy. So she decided to go in and drop even more proof about the NDA that Kai Cenat was talking about.
You know what else is some crazy ass shit? Like, niggas always be recording bitches and always be exposing bitches and all this shit like that. But when a motherfucker get put on the spot back, then it's a motherfucking problem. Now you mad, huh? I'm trying to get my coins, bitch. Huh? You mad at me for? This how the fucking game go. Charge it to the game, bitch. Stop crying. All y'all motherfucking weak ass niggas just mad. Lame assholes. Talking about? Don't be mad because I want my bag from the shit. You damn right. I got some of my bag, but I ain't get all of it, bitch. And guess what? This story gonna get me the rest. I bet you that.
So in that clip, she goes crazy talking about that she just wanted her money and NDA this, NDA that. And then she just like really, really went off. Desperate for her money. And then Kai Cenat goes on in this long tirade. You're probably going to have to skip through this. It's like a 10-minute clip, but it lays down everything. And it also goes back to the January case of 2023 when he talks about that girl, Jovi Pena, as well. So he starts going in. He talks about, I'll just play you guys the clip. You guys will see.
Everybody grab a seat and grab some popcorn because she's getting fried today. Word of my dad, you getting fried today. Word of my dad, you getting fried today. I'm gonna say something real quick and say something real quick and say something real quick, chat. Your fucking time has come. Everything will come to light. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. We done been here again. This will be the last time I'm doing it. But you, ma'am. Oh, no. I'm not addressing you as Layla Red. I'm now addressing you as Kiara Rush, because that's who I'm talking to, Kiara. We're not calling you by your OF name, bitch. We talking to Kiara. I'm gonna get real disrespectful. So if I get banned, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Something come out and I want to say some shit. Word of my mama, I don't give a fuck. Because ain't no fucking way a bitch thinks she can get away with a lie. Now you might wonder why, yo, Kai, hold on, Kai. Lie? Wait, you mean to tell me that the $5,000 was cap? You mean to tell me that the $5,000 was cap? Duh. First things first, Kai, may you back up your claim? Oh, sure, I will. Oh, no problem. As you guys may have seen, hold on. Let me take this alert off my screen real quick so you guys can see everything. You guys may have seen this text. Oh, Kai sent $5,000 on October 4th at 12:29 p.m. on a Wednesday. Okay, you guys seen that, right? Okay. Oh, wait, there's another one. Wait, Kai, hold on. You also sent $5,000 on November 10th at 12:34 a.m. Okay, following me. Y'all following me? Watch this, chat. Okay, cool, right? You want to go ahead and lie and say, I sent you this money. Now, I could have easily went in my text messages and just easily just showed it. It just wasn't there. But I know that Twitter has the most annoying on the internet. Wait, Kai, you could just delete it, gang. Kai, that doesn't prove anything, Kai. You could just delete it. Hold on, you forgot. I'm 10 steps ahead. Let me cook. First things first. This is my phone. Here we go. Here we go. Screen record, as you guys can see. Thank you, Apple, for the wallet. Let's go to transactions of 2023. Let's go to, let me see, October for me, please. Okay, as you can see, these are my good friends. There's a Escalade in there. That motherfucker, my Deuce, get 2,000 whenever she wants. She get whatever she want. Okay, nothing there. She saved as Layla Red in my phone. On God, you're saved as Layla Red in my phone. Kiara Rush, I'm on you now. Kiara Rush, we call you KR now. All right, go to November. Stop. Flyer artist. Hairstylist, facial lady, flyer artist, Layla Red, $50 for your Uber, bitch. I got you a fucking Uber, bitch. $50, bitch. What you talking about, nigga? Stop talking about, yo, word of my mother, let me tell you nigga, bro. Stop speaking on me, bro. Hold on, I'm not done yet. You wanna crash up for $50. You got in the fucking Uber and came here. Now I'm about to crack. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Ma, if you see this, I apologize, Ma. I had to, bro. I had to. $50 to hop in a fucking Uber. Bet. Cool. Kai. Okay. Wow. Okay. You have now proved that the only receipt there is you, $50. So wait, hold on, Kiara Rush. So not only did you lie, but you Photoshop and these dumb really ran with it? Really? Oh, you smarter than I thought. That's why we need more. Hold on. Green.
I'm just showing y'all the most recent transaction. I have plenty more receipts, but I'm not sending out shit for free. He know what I got. And yes, you damn right. I went over there standing on motherfucking business. Yes, bitch. I want my motherfucking money. You damn right.
All right, here's the screen record for you guys. Up, down, message. Ooh, didn't have to lie. Don't let him cap y'all.
I'm gonna let it out today. Last year of January 2023, my mans was lied on. Okay? Lied. Okay? Lied for an incident that has no jokes to be with, and I should've. I spared you. I let you drag my name. There was a scenario in January of 2023 that was very serious, and millions of people seen it. And I was on the verge of stop doing what I'm doing just because of a bitch that wanna lie. It never got to court because it was a lie. And I kept my mouth shut because, you feel me? But I really should have got you too. But congrats to Kiara Rush. You are now the example. Shorty, do you know what an NDA is? Let me go ahead and explain it to you. NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. Are legally enforceable contracts that create a confidential relationship between a person who has sensitive information and a person who will gain access to that information. Okay? A confidential relationship means one or both parties has a duty not to share that information. Okay? Which you signed, Kiara Rush. You signed that, Kiara Rush. You did. You did, and it protects me from everything that we've ever talked about or ever talked about. It's cool though, cause you let out, right? Wait, and lie, by the way. You're a liar. Wait, hold on, Kiara. What did you post to me, Kiara? Not only did you sign an NDA, but you also, while I was sleeping, butt-ass kid, decided to just post me online. Okay? Now, what do you call that, ladies and gentlemen? Revenge porn. Now, those who don't know what revenge porn... Okay, she blocked this out, okay? For those who don't know what revenge porn is, revealing or sexually explicit image or videos of a person posted on the internet, typically by a former sexual partner without the consent of the object and in order to cause. Okay? Oh, wait, there's more? You must have not remembered as you were talking to me in our last encounter. I don't know if you noticed, but you were recorded with voice 4K audio of you threatening me to post images for money. Oh, you didn't think I was 10 steps ahead. I'm not blackmailing me for a photo, for money.
Never said give
And
money.
you took a picture of me without my consent, naked.
So?
Revenge porn.
I ain't post it.
That's revenge porn. But you're threatening it. You're threatening to.
One more time.
You're threatening to though. One more time. But you're threatening to.
One more
time.
Because you came in sideways.
I know, but it's still a crime.
Okay, call the police.
It's still a crime. I'm not messed up though. That's
Call the
what
police.
I'm saying. I'm not messed up.
Call the police.
It's still a crime though.
I don't post it.
Call the
I'm sure
police.
The thousands of
Yeah,
people I
but
can send it to will post it.
I know, but you'll get in trouble for that.
How?
It's coming from you. You're the source.
How would I get in trouble?
You've text messages. You've admitted.
I don't have any text
You've admitted.
Nothing I have on this phone.
Yeah, but bro, it makes no sense. I'm just telling. I'm not blackmailing me
Not blackmailing.
for a photo. For money. Not only will I be suing this bitch for everything that she has, I don't give a fuck if you have $15. I don't care if you have $5. We're gonna take it to court. Would I drop the money to make an example out of you to make sure that this isn't happening? Absolutely. You're done. Okay? Now, my lawyer's on the top of the top. And I don't want to go into depth with that. But I will see you in court. I don't gotta speak to that and shit like that, okay? We're gonna make sure that you learn your lesson. I took it upon myself to buy your domain, Layla. I bought your domain because you didn't buy it when you first started your career, didn't you? So, Layla, I have bought your domain. Now, you might ask, what does that mean, Kai? It means every time somebody types in Kiara Rush, anytime somebody types in Layla Red, the first website that they will click on is all the lies you've told me, all the crimes you've done, all the dumb shit you just put yourself in to fuck up your life. So, no, your OF link won't pop up first. No. No Pornhub or anything like that won't pop up first. Oh, no. And I know you don't understand what's about to happen, but you wanted your attention, correct? I currently have 150,000 demons in this bitch ready to eviscerate you and take you off the internet forever, for good. Okay? For good, okay? Don't fuck with me. I'm not to be fucked with at all.
Unfortunately, while this was entertaining for everyone, and yeah, it's funny that he bought her domain, it doesn't look like she was lying, because there's another video where she shows text between them that mentions the NDA and then Kai sending her money. So there's that clip where she's scrolling through the phone, and then there's another clip she shows of him sending her 5 bands. So I'll play that clip now too. It's a quick one. So as you guys just saw, yeah, Kai Cenat paid her 5 band or 10, 15, I don't know. I would say Kai Cenat definitely took the L for this one. He handled the controversy with entertainment though, as opposed to the others where he kind of handled them seriously. This one, he straight put the cap, tightened it, baseball cap, not even trucker style. And I'm talking about the baseball cap with the strap, the Velcro, or the one with the buttons, kind of like he's making sure that cap is not moving around. Got the straight, yeah, he's capping, nothing but capping his rap. But it was entertaining. So this one, he kind of won with entertainment. Like, oh, I bought your domain. This is cap. I'll see you in court. NDA, that never happened. This and that. Meanwhile, she actually was telling the truth. Does that make her any less of a completely gutter, garbage dirtbag? No. But you know what they say. What do they say? You swim in ish, you gonna get fleas. You know, you're in the gutter. Of course, you should expect this. Like, does this look like a respectable woman? That's not even 2 words that shouldn't even be used to describe this individual. What did you expect dealing with this skeezer? So Kai Cenat, he handled this one with entertainment, which is a different tactic than he usually does. But he couldn't handle it off principle, off of I'd never pay for some box, because he was paying for box here. But I don't think that would even harm him. It's more so he was just feeling the pressure of, hey, you know, you're a clown. You're like Lil Baby paying and I think people were really upset that he paid her this much. Like, this is who you paid? More so than him just paying. But yeah, that was more of a funny thing that we'll throw in here. The next one, though, is more entertaining and a lot more our speed, too, which is around the same time that this is going on, which is the Yeezy controversy. So this same year, around March, April, Kai got a package of the Vultures merchandise. And he tried on the pants in this video, and it was entertaining.
Yay! Yay! Bro, this shit is not fitting me, bro. Oh my God, this shit fitting Phantom, bro. Bro, yeah, you supposed to send an extra small. Bro, you supposed to send a small, dango, not an extra large. The fuck am I supposed to do with this shit?
So this is all in good fun. He's not dissing the merchandise. He just said you're supposed to send a small, not an extra large. So he's just saying, hey, this is a sizing issue. And what happens? Ye decides to go off on him and posts that he DM'd Kai Cenat and says, don't make no jokes about my clothes. When you ain't saying nothing about what Adidas is doing. When Vulture's song come out, you ain't play my verse. You control. Don't play with me. So Ye's just going off on his rants. And Kai Cenat doesn't fold to the GOAT. Like, Ye is the GOAT. And Kai Cenat did not fold. So this is what Kai Cenat responded with, going through their entire DM exchange on stream.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And you can see he's doubling down and he's being fair in the messages. He's like, listen, I wasn't joking about your clothes. I opened up the package. I showed love to it. I just tried the stuff on. It didn't fit. And he's like, nah. And then this is in real time, which is so funny. You could see the whole conversation happening on stream. That's some great content. I kind of wish I watched it live, but that would mean me sitting down and randomly watching a Kai Cenat stream, or me sitting around and watching most streams in general. You know, if you got to wait 10 hours to get some content like this, that's too much time wasted. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get these videos out for you guys. Come on now. So then what happens after this is John Monopoly, who's Kanye West's manager, who's historically also a manager within hip-hop, well-respected guy, more low-key though. He calls Kai Cenat and has this conversation with him.
Peace. This is John Monopoly, Kanye's manager. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. You have a brief moment to speak?
Yeah, I can speak. I can talk.
Cool. So, I know that you guys were kind of bumping heads for a brief moment. And I wanted to reach out and see if there's a way that we could find a peaceful resolution and just get on the same page. Cause
yeah, I'm basically just.
Hold on, listen. I'm not finished. Because as a people, I believe we're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? So I think if we respect one another and take the time to communicate from a mature perspective, we can find that we're better when we're aligned. And when we're not aligned, that's when things can go left. And I want to keep things center. And I appreciate you for taking the time and considering these words.
All right, I understand that, right? But
you said what?
I understand that. But you have to understand why the man come so crazy to me in the first place. Me say the pants don't fit. The pants don't fit.
You said what?
Hold on, my fault. My parts all just came out. I'm just saying, like, my you feel me? I could whatever he want to do, we could resolve it. I don't care. Just due to the fact that like I had no disrespect. You feel me? And I just feel like what we was going back and forth on was a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gonna how can we go about moving forward with this?
I think we just need to develop a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I know this is my first time meeting you. This is my first time speaking to you. What city are you from, sir?
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, okay. I used to live in the Bronx on 241st and Carpenter.
241st. That's down the block from my block.
Yeah.
So you should know we don't go for no bullshit.
You said what?
So you should know that we shouldn't go for no bullshit, no disrespect.
Yeah. No. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. I lived in New York for 7 years. I get it.
Okay, and I lived there all my life.
Big homie Chris Lighty from the Bronx.
Okay.
I'm a violator.
You're a what?
I'm a violator.
What that mean?
Violator, Chris Lighty. You don't know who Chris Lighty is?
Nah, gang.
You've never heard of Violator Records, Violator Management, 50 Cent?
Nah, I was born in 2001.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but yeah, you seem very polite. I respect you first of all for even calling my phone, and reaching out. It takes a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just with whatever energy that's coming out to me. I'll happily just display it back. I just want us to be, it is better for us to be together, than apart.
Yeah,
just let Ye know I said that. Just let him know what I said, and if however you want to move forward, we can move forward with it.
Yeah.
Wait. Where he at though?
We in LA, but I be in New York all the time. I could actually be in New York tomorrow if we need to link up.
You trying to backdoor me?
What does backdoor mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like, you trying why you want to link up so fast? Like, I thought we just building the.
I don't move slow.
Okay. I move mad slow, so we gonna have to get to know each other first. You heard?
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. All jokes aside though, appreciate you. This is my number. You could lock me in.
Yes, sir. You lock me in. My first name is John.
Just let
name Monopoly.
Okay. Just let Gay know I feel like it was a misunderstanding, me personally.
Yeah, I think so too.
And we just move forward from there. Just update me, you heard?
I hit you back. Thank you, sir.
All right, bro. Let me search up who the Monopoly is. Hold on, the Monopoly man, bro. Hold on.
I love how Cenat handled this entire call. Number one, and this just goes to show how much of a pure entertainer this guy is. He answers the guy with complete and utter respect, utmost respect. He's also having to entertain the chat while he's doing this call. So he's entertaining the chat whilst responding to the guy appropriately, that guy's not being disrespected. And that's a difficult line to toe because some other streamers, I don't want to call them out specifically, but they're on a call and you can tell, yeah, this guy's disrespecting the guy that he's on the call with for content. And it's sly disrespect, just to make the audience laugh. But Kai's not being disrespectful. He's being respectful, but in a way that's still entertaining. Like the whole, oh, you trying to backdoor me? It's genuinely, because the way the guy described it is like, yo, yeah, you could pull up with your people. I'm gonna pull up with my people. It's a genuine concern. Like, yo, are you trying to turn this into something that it doesn't need to be? But he says it in a way that's funny for the audience too, for them to understand it. And he doesn't back down. And when Kai Cenat feels like when he feels John Monopoly's trying to sun him, he's like, yo, hold on, chill. Like, this is what I'm trying to explain. And you guys need to hear me out. And I'm not just some random guy that's going to supplicate to you, especially the way I'm being talked to when I didn't say anything disrespectful. And this is where it's most important. He's looking at like, hey, I know my intentions and I know what I demonstrated too. I did not demonstrate that this was a whack product. I demonstrated that the sizing on this was not something that fit me. That was it. And no matter what you say you feel about it, that is not going to change how I feel about the situation, which is the truth about the situation, which is it's just the wrong size. And that's all there is to it. Apparently, this was not enough because Kai Cenat would go on to do an interview with, I've totally forgot the guy's name, Justin LeBoy. There we go. And yeah, let me just play you guys that clip.
Stepping away from Adidas, like the shit that Kai sent somebody, that's some industry plan. He gonna be talking shit about my pants.
So he's an industry plan. He's an example.
Of course, he's the opposite. Total. That exact genre is the most industry plants. It's about like influence and mind control. And then he gonna mention my daughter's name a week later. It's like, don't mention my daughter's name and then you dissing what's paying a $200,000 a month child support.
So Ye's just off the rocker here. I did a video when this clip came out. Hey, he's calling Kai an industry plant, saying you got sent by Adidas, this and that. You're an agent. Like, what? That's crazy. And Kai responds to this with a similar reaction.
Yay! Yay! I've been doing this shit since 2018, gang. Facebook, me, Bronx, funny skits. Been doing this shit, gang. You feel me? All because a lot of people, Man, f that. The pants ain't fit, my nigga. God damn. Why is we arguing, bro? Man, what the f? Bro, yeah, just send me some new pants, bro. Bro, just send me, bro, all of this because the pants ain't fit. Even fit Phantom with the cannon. Yeah, just send me some new pants, bro. Like, no cap. We don't even gotta be like, you feel me, bro? I'm far from an industry plant. Feel me? I done got this shit out the mud. People gotta do some research.
And this is another amazing handling of the controversy. And you can see from the fan reactions, because a lot of Kanye stans, they ride for Kanye. They really do. And even when Kanye's wrong in a situation, they're like, nah, man, y'all tripping. This is Ye. But Kai Cenat was able to get the majority of people that were sensible to agree with him. And Kai's like, yo, I've been doing this, Ye. And he's letting him know, like, yeah, I'm not some industry plant. I've been doing this. You just didn't know about me. You just found out about me. But I've been putting in my dues. And I'm at the place where I'm at now. And he says, listen, just send me another pair. That's fine. And I'm gonna wear them and I'm gonna rock them. And I already like them. They just didn't fit me. And I made a joke about it. So the fans of Ye, he was able to win them over by being honest and genuine. Like, the guy didn't have bad intentions. And the way he handled all of it, people could genuinely see, hey, Ye's tripping here. And whoever's agreeing with Ye is tripping here. So we get to May of 2024 when Kai is doing this Elden Ring marathon, and a little issue, can we call it? Something arises with the massive, historical, legendary Twitch streamer and gaming streamer Ninja. So this circles back. This has been brewing, circling back initially to February of 2023. We're in May 2024 when this happens, but it circles back. You need some context here. And this is when Ninja gives his nod to Kai Cenat getting 200,000 subs, being the most subscribed person.
Massively impressive what Kai's doing. But all I had to do for mine was be amazing at Fortnite and play video games.
So from that, a lot of people took it as, yo, are you dissing the dude? Or you're trying to sun him? And it feels that way, especially when you see that clip. You're like, yo, can't you just say like, yo, congratulations to the guy? If all you had to do was play Fortnite, keep in mind, you're aided by the fact that this is the biggest game, arguably in the world, top 2, 3 at the time. So you're aided by that. Kai Cenat's probably more impressive because he's not aided by a specific game to get to that level of subscriptions. It's just him and the entertainment value that he provides. So that, people took that a little bit the wrong way. And I think Kai like kind of let Ninja rock off of that. Then when the Elden Ring thing started and people were asking him about it while he was playing Fortnite, Ninja would have this response.
Yeah, dude, Mikey, bro. Kai's literally one of the biggest streamers in the world right now, if not the biggest streamer in the world. Well, Kai's pulling 30K right now because he's sleeping, dog. Every time he wakes up and he actually starts playing Elden Ring, he's pulling anywhere from 90 to 100K. A little more, a little less. He just puts in the work, bro. He does those things. He does what I could have done if I just stayed home and streamed and didn't go to Mixer or anything like that. Putting in crazy work, crazy hours, crazy resources into coming up with these really authentic, dope, unique streams, man. He's doing an Elden Ring playthrough like a year and a half after the game came out. He's got the whole background and shit. Going all in. It's dope, dude.
This is a little bit weird, right? Just off of this, if this was the only clip that I had saw without the previous one, I would think, okay, so some people did think that he was trying to sun Kai Cenat and said, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. If I just saw this clip, I would say people are reaching. But this in assistance with the previous clip for more context, it's like, okay, these two things together, it kind of comes off as salty. And I do think Ninja is somewhat right. If he didn't go to Mixer, which drastically hurt his views, he could have done a lot more. But Ninja wasn't in the right mentality to entertain in the way that Kai Cenat was. And I don't think Ninja had the youth, but he had the mainstream youth. Kai Cenat, he's hip-hop adjacent. So he's got hip-hop, which is really influential on youth culture. And he's got himself, who's more of an entertainer, not really a gamer. Ninja was known for his gaming skill and for being entertaining, but a lot of it was his gaming skill. So I don't know that he could have done the same thing as Kai. I do think he may have hit similar numbers in gaming in general, but that's where that goes. But he still shows respect to Kai here, which is odd, so it kind of feels backhanded a little bit. And even whilst playing Elden Ring, which Kai Cenat is not a gamer. This isn't a gaming series. He didn't play any Dark Souls. This is something that he was getting into. He showed a lot of love to the community. And he started gifting a bunch of people subs, as you can see in some clips right here that I'm going to play for you guys, and showing love to these smaller streamers, giving them attention and gifts.
We're going to Elden Ring streamers. And let's go ahead and gift them.
You're gonna wanna.
Wait. Kai's in the stream. Wait, what? Wait, what are you? Why are you guys in here? What the? Right.
Okay, nice, dude.
There we go. There we go. Look!
Hello, everybody. What the f?
Look!
Oh my sweet lord. Why? Why give me 50 subs? What a waste of money!
What the f?
Thank you for the 50 subs. Jesus Christ. You deserve it. No, I don't.
What the f?
We friends though. Why?
What? She's fighting Millennial. She's fighting Millennial.
That's what I said. Damn.
She's fighting Millennial.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She's fighting Millennial.
Inwards? Oh. Will it instead of outwards? Will inwards dodge that all though or sub? Devin, what's good? Oh my god.
She's fighting Millennial.
Oh.
You gotta beat her.
What the fuck?
You gotta beat her. You have to beat her.
No fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god, no fucking way.
No, I'm giving her another 50.
Kai Cenat raid?
She gets another 50. She gets another 50.
Hi guys.
She gets another 50.
I'm actually sick to my stomach.
She gets another 50.
Oh, I'm trying to lock in. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. Kai, thank you so much for the gifted. Oh my god, how the fuck am I supposed to fight this lady now?
Everything he does, he's extremely easy to read. And so for me, it's like, that's no problem at all. But just especially once you understand, like, he takes a certain number of hits. Like, if I had Cragblade, I could have gotten him down in 3 hits easily.
I like this
maybe
dirty
less. And yo, Captain, thank you very much. Hello there. And yo, what is going on? Whoa! What is going on? I'm sorry, what? Wait, who? Excuse me? What? Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on in, Kai Cenat. And to those you wonderful peeps joining us for the very first time, we just did Moog on a steering wheel.
You know what it is? You know what I love about the smaller streamers who actually love this shit? No matter who's watching, no matter how much people they have watching, they're going to perform as if there's thousands watching. That's what it's all about. Hey, keep going to all the small streamers that out there. Keep your energy up. Keep going. One day it's gonna take off. Hey, to all the streamers out there, no matter what, bro, one day it'll take off, bro. I promise you, bro.
So as you can see, this isn't a game that he just hopped on and then just dipped. He actually got involved in the community. But he finally reacts to Ninja after Ninja gave his take on having his viewership record broken, which was the one with Drake and Travis Scott when they played Fortnite together. And Kai Cenat finally speaks. This is the 3rd time that Ninja spoke on him before Kai Cenat gave his reaction.
23. First off, again, congratulations to Kai for beating my record. My record was like, what, 640? Something like that. As of October 2023, Twitch streamer iBuy holds the record for most concurrent viewers on a Twitch stream with 3.44 million. No record got broken last night, except for mine.
Bro, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Ninja, bro. If you guys go back to the clips of every time where I broke a record or every time where I passed quote-unquote Ninja, he's always backhanded complimented me, bro. Congratulate me and you say something like, you don't gotta say, yeah, he broke my record, but the world record is so and so and so and so and so and so and so. Oh, I could have did exactly what Kai did if I didn't go to Mixer. What the f? Man, you should have never took that Mixer deal, nigga. Fuck.
And this is an appropriate response. Number one, I do think he should have taken that Mixer deal because that was a steal. I mean, he made so much money. He set himself up for life with that deal. And I think Ninja genuinely enjoys doing what he's doing now and just gets to stream kind of to his core audience that he lost when he became so popular. And this is a fair response. Yeah, technically, there are things that are true but don't need to be said. And when you do that several times, which is like the 3rd time, it's justified where someone feels like you're trying to belittle them. Like, yeah, he broke Ninja's record. And then he's like, well, no, the #1 record is 3 million by this guy, eBuy. Okay, so? But he broke your record. So he passed you. And that's what people are concerned. But keep in mind, eBuy is a Spanish streamer from Spain. The majority of people in these streams, they're not primarily Spanish speakers or from Latin America, South America. So for him to mention eBuy is a moot point. They're talking about American streamers. Now, they're not objectively saying that, but that's what they mean. Like the record of people that we're paying attention to. And Ninja was that record. Drake, Travis Scott, and then Kai Cenat did it. I think he should have just been happy about it. He's like, oh, no record got broken but mine. And I think it's just very, I don't know if passive aggressive is the word, but it may be the appropriate word in this situation. Next up was one of the dumbest ones that I've ever seen, which is Kai Cenat going to Northwest's birthday party. So this one chick put out this tweet where she went in on Kai Cenat and she started this thing where she pointed out that, oh, isn't this weird to y'all that Kai Cenat took a photo with Northwest after Kai Cenat even said that Northwest told him that he was her favorite streamer. And this is parental supervision, and he's an entertainer. That's like saying, hey, why is this person performing at my kid's birthday party? What do you mean? He's a performer. That's what he's there to do. Or why is this person doing a meet and greet? Like, what the hell? And Kai Cenat gave the best possible answer you could ever give to a situation like this.
To everybody who literally made yesterday weird, you're being so weird, bro. Everybody who made yesterday weird, here's the thing, okay? First things first, bro. I am North's favorite streamer, bro. Okay? So yesterday, all she wanted to do was meet me, bro. That was it. Literally, all she wanted to do was to meet me. So anybody who was making it weird, like, that's the weirdest thing ever. Because, like, bro, I have a whole bunch of parents whose daughters and sons would love to meet me, bro. And if I could, I would just meet everybody. You feel what I'm saying? We had a great time yesterday.
That is the only way to handle this type of situation. To give it any credence, to give it any type of explanation is ridiculous. It's dismissal, outright dismissal. And he's right. He should dismiss this. Like, this guy's done nothing weird in his past. Ice Spice, whose existence is completely sexual, Northwest dressed up as her, and then Ice Spice was in a photo hanging out with Northwest. So if anything, that's way weirder than what Kai did, which is just show up. Her parents were there the whole time, and he just said hello. So I don't agree with anybody whose take it was that, oh yeah, he shouldn't have done that. Nah, we need to start pushing back on people pushing this weird narrative on things that are completely normal. Like what Kai Cenat did is completely normal. Now, it doesn't happen every day, because what person's parents can take them somewhere, right? Or can take them to see a famous celebrity. Like, let's take, for instance, Speed. I think he was in the World Cup or something, and one of Ye's sons, I think it was Saint West, came up to Speed, and Speed took a photo with him. Is that weird? Because that's basically what Kai Cenat did. Like, he just did an appearance. It's not like he invited Northwest to his room and they were kicking it on stream. Now, even on stream, that would be different because her mom would be there and it would be supervised. But I think even that, you could potentially say, yo, why are you subjecting her to this live audience? We don't know like how that would affect her psychologically, this and that, even if her mom allowed for it to be the case. But yo, you've got child actors they're spending hours with many adults. And yeah, some people are saying there are weird things that have happened to certain child actors, but that's a normal job. So this was just completely blown out of proportion, and Kai Cenat handled it great. And remember when I said when we get to 2024, the more famous you get, the more controversies just find you, as ridiculous as they are. People will conjure up things. This is a perfect example of what's been conjured up. We've talked about, 6-7 different controversies that he's had in 2024, and how many of them were big nothing burgers or would have never even been brought to light if this was his fame level at 2021 or in 2022 even. The next one, optically speaking, was pretty bad, which was the cameraman that was talking to a minor, Chris V, not to be mistaken for Chris next door. So Chris V was the guy behind the camera. And these were the leaked messages that came out between him, who's I believe 20 or 21, and a 17-year-old. So it says, AMP cameraman currently called out for being appropriate. 17-year-old girl posted a thread exposing screenshots and chats showing text messages. And you can see she's on the right. He's like, oh, I want to get to know you. And she says, LMAO, you cool, but respectfully, I'm actually 17. My friends told me to say I'm 19, but I gotta let you know the truth. So I'm guessing she lied and said she was 19 before, and now she's saying that she's 17. Keep in mind, this is 2021. So this is several years ago. And this is before Kai really got lit. He was still working with him at the time. He says, nah, that's crazy. I respect you telling me though, no cap. And we got to give her credit. She put out the actual age. And she's like, yeah, I didn't want to do you like that. The conversation should have been ended regardless of, there are some people that gave the explanation, or I don't want to say the word justification because I'm not going to put that on what these people were saying. And they were saying, oh, well, it's like a 3-year thing. It doesn't matter. Legality does not matter. That's the number one thing. And especially when you're in a position that Chris at this position knows, if this ever comes out, I'm cooked, I'm fried, everything's over. So that's all he needs to know to not proceed, even if something is legal. And it's legal because it's like a 3-year age gap or something like that. He was under 20. I really don't know all the way how that works, but regardless, you just see under 18, and that's all that needs to come out. That's all that he needs to hear. But he's like, yeah, you cool though, good vibes. I was actually serious though if you was 19. It's like, yo, what are you doing? This guy just dug his grave. Like, he got a get out of jail free card, and then he just decided to, I'm trying to prison break, prison enter. Yeah, he's like, you had me confused, and then it keeps going. I'm not gonna read all of these messages, but it's not good. So all these messages leak, and keep in mind, this is Kai's cameraman, and Kai he has to handle this situation. So he goes on and he drops this not so long explanation, but he lets everyone know what's going to happen.
Apparently, it's not even apparent. It's here clear as fucking day. In 2021, he just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old and it's just fucking annoying when shit happen. And shit my name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come and relax, bro. Apparently in 2021, this nigga was caught talking to somebody that's not the age of consent. It gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. When I seen this shit hit the internet, I just woke up. I seen this shit hit the internet. I looked at it. First thing I did was say, hey, let me sit down and let me get down to the bottom of this to completely confirm everything. Everything. I reached out to the person who went online and did all the other shit. I reached out to her and shit, and she basically she showed me every single thing. I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed. Alright? All that shit confirmed. And I'm just sick and tired of having to do shit like this. Because it's like, damn, I feel like somebody who helped me start my whole shit.
This is sad because you could tell he was genuinely hurt by this. And you could even see that he tried to make sure and hit him up and be like, yo, is this real? He tried to make sure that every single aspect of this lined up before he had to do what he had to do. And I genuinely felt that this was one of the most moments where he's like, man, I think he was upset. He's like, why did you make me have to do this to you? Which is like firing the guy and getting rid of him. Because, and he talks about it, he says, man, this is the guy that helped me start my whole thing. If you guys remember earlier in the video when we talked about the Kai Cenat, Abba and Preach situation in that prank video, this Chris guy that he just had to fire and get rid of was with him back then. He was the guy filming that video that Abba and Preach called out. And he filmed a ton of his videos even before that. So imagine how much these guys went through together. Like they started this. They watched everything come up. And Kai was probably like, man, this is a guy that I can trust. This guy's been with me since day one. This is my man's. And then to have this situation come up, it's got to be heartbreaking in that situation because he has to do this. And what you can see, he wanted to specify and make sure, like for instance, when he talks about, oh, I wanted to make sure she lied about her age. So if it had come out that she was 17, but he had never known and they never told Chris, she never told Chris, I think Kai would have rocked with him. And he would have been like, man, nah, like he didn't know. I genuinely believe he was getting ready to defend him. But when he saw everything that there was to see, he's like, I just can't do this. And it's a really, really sad situation overall. But what's even sadder is what Complex did with this. So just a couple of days later, Complex would put out an article that mistakenly identified the wrong Chris when they were referencing the Chris V, the cameraman. They said Chris next door. So Chris next door, one of the members of AMP, leaks a couple of things and talks to Complex. Keep in mind, Complex is a company that's sold for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Kyle already saying you don't want to do shit with y'all niggas no more, bro. I know y'all wasn't probably going. Y'all probably wasn't gonna do shit with me. Let's be real. Y'all called me the cameraman. But like it's like for real, bro. It's crazy. But look, man. Complex. We do have lawyers looking over shit. Shit will be dealt with. Will be fucking dealt with. For real.
So Chris next door leaked that Kai would probably not be working with them anymore. And what do we get? Kai Cenat ends up confirming it, hopping on his stream.
Yeah, I had the nerve to put out a false article about one of the AMP members, and all you had to do was do 30 seconds of research. Hey, bro, listen to me. Chris next door ain't do shit. He's not part of any situations. He ain't do shit. He's one of the quietest. When you talk about Chris next door, he's literally minding his business. He don't do shit. He has yet to even come on y'all platform. He has yet to even do a lot of shit within his personal lane, my nigga. So for y'all to do that is absolutely crazy. And I know we have a lot of shit that we were supposed to do in the future, Complex. There's a lot of shit that y'all wanted me for. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that tie right there, bro. Just because a dumbass nigga who wrote an article up And him being my man's, bro, I'm not working with you. I ain't doing shit with Complex until further notice. That shit is ridiculous, bro. It just takes 5 seconds of fucking research, my nigga. What the f?
So Kai Cenat here cut ties with Complex and said that they wouldn't be doing anything in the future, which I could imagine them doing a bunch of different content. They might do some web series with him. They might have him on a bunch of their different platforms. We haven't even gotten a Hot Ones episode. Did we get a sneaker shopping episode with Kai Cenat? I feel like we did. Yeah, we got a sneaker shopping episode with Kai Cenat, but we did not get a Hot Ones with Kai Cenat. And I think they even did a speed one too. Yeah, nah, he never did the Hot Ones. They did it in their own stream though, which is kind of funny to see. But he cut that off, which you gotta have respect. And then what does Complex do? They decide to put out a statement saying, "We are sorry" at Chris Next Door. During the overnight hours of July 30th, Complex erroneously published a story involving members of the AMP collective. The story, which detailed allegations of inappropriate behavior involving a minor by cameraman Chris V, conflated the accused with streamer Chris Next Door in the body copy, and featured lead artwork that included Chris Next Door. So they had Chris Next Door's face on there. When the error was brought to the attention of the editorial board, all associated social postings were deleted immediately, too late, and the story was promptly amended with a correction. Complex would like to extend a sincere apology to Chris Next Door and all those affected by this lapse in journalistic diligence. Complex has severed its relationship with the writer responsible for publishing the post in question, and the editorial board has instituted new protocols to ensure that mistakes of this nature do not happen again. There is no new protocol that needs to be instituted. This is what you talk about when you're talking about ridiculous PR statements. What new policies? I'll tell you exactly. I was like, yo, when people were saying Chris, AMP Chris, I was like, yo, is this another Chris? So what did I do? I went in and typed Chris V. And then I was like, oh, this is a different guy. And then I went in and typed in Chris Next Door. I was like, okay, these are the two guys. I didn't need any protocol to do that. It's called using my brain. So there's no new protocol. And it's like, yo, this is quote unquote journalism, and it's Complex job to know this type of stuff. So there is no excuse for this. Screw their apology, and they got no problem throwing other people under the bus. And they got the dude's face on there. This is one of those things that you don't, especially something to this degree, you don't mess this up. I think if this was something else that wasn't that controversial, that wasn't that reputationally damaging, Kai Cenat and them would have let it slide and be like, yo, come on, Complex. Like, they would have clowned Complex. But for this, there's no clowning. But this is another instance of Kai Cenat handling controversy so well and standing behind his friends. Chris Next Door is a close friend of his. Kai Cenat was going to make good money with Complex, doing whatever they were going to do. It was going to be beneficial for him. But they didn't do anything wrong to Kai Cenat. They didn't accuse Kai Cenat of anything. They accused one of his AMP members and his close friend. And based on what they did to his close friend, he canceled what he was going to do with them. That's another level of loyalty. He's like, I'm not even going to mess with these guys. They don't even deserve to touch anything that our brand is associated with. Even me as an individual that's associated with this bigger brand. And that's also something I don't think enough people talk about is Kai Cenat could have ditched or left AMP, but he didn't. And I think it's largely in part loyalty. Sure, as a collective, they do great, but people leave collectives all the time when they're really, really big and their schedules are just starting to separate. But these guys have been able to keep it together, which is not easy, especially, well, they're still young, but they've been able to keep it together, and it's impressive. And I genuinely think Kai does it because he's so loyal to these guys. And he talks about how much he appreciates what Agent and Phantom did for him when they took him out of his crib where he was dirt poor with the rats running behind him in New York to Atlanta, I think, where they first moved him in. They were like, yo, you're going to grind the streaming thing. You're going to take over. I believe it's that level of appreciation and integrity. There's even a clip, which I'll play for you guys, where you can see the emotion in Kai when he talks about Phantom and how much he did for him and how much he appreciates that.
I'll just talk about Phantom real quick, chat. Like, coming into this, bro, early on, like, hold on, hold on, bro. Wait, hold on. Let me walk real quick, chat. Hold on. Whew. Okay, bro. All right. With Phantom, let me talk about it with Phantom real quick, chat. Coming into this game, coming into what I did with YouTube streaming and stuff, bro. When I first was getting started and stuff like that, the first person that like who was like very helpful to me, and I'm a bitch. Oh my god! Shit up. Damn, bro. What the fuck was that? Oh, the chair crying too, chat. Okay, the chair crying.
But something that wasn't appreciated, I'm guessing, is Kai Cenat and Speed's recent stream in August of 2024 by Ninja when it comes to their Minecraft stream. So Ninja was asked about this, and then he replies with the following.
Dude, bro, I was seeing some of the Minecraft stuff. Like, Jake is talking about all these Fortnite guys who are beating Minecraft all the way through on the hardest level in like 3 hours. Guys speed around like day 4.
Yeah, bro, those guys, I mean, they're doing it for pure entertainment, bro. They're also, it's like very much like Tim the Tap Man in his Fall Guys thing where, he was getting like hundreds of thousands of viewers because he couldn't get his first Fall Guys win. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, Kai's pulling anywhere from 250,000 to plus viewers playing this. It's like, dude, they don't want to win. They don't want to.
So for this specific clip, number one, Ninja was asked about this. And instead of Ninja saying, yeah, they're probably not good at the game, because they were contrasting it with how quickly Fortnite players beat the game, and these guys are there for multiple days. Ninja's kind of like, hey, this is like Tim the Tap Man doing his Fall Guys thing, where he pretends to be bad at the game. And keep in mind, when you've got that many viewers, dragging it is good for content, because people are like, damn, dude, you suck. You're whack at the game. So it's entertaining for them, and it's lasting longer. These guys, the amount of ads that are running for 200,000+ views for days, man, they're raking in dough. So it's good for everyone involved. And I think Ninja even gives context of his own friend doing it, so it doesn't seem like he's taking shots at Kai Cenat. But the problem is, it's a little bit too late for that. Like when you check the context of the 3 prior things Ninja said in regards to Kai Cenat, you can't even give Ninja the benefit of the doubt here. And I genuinely don't believe Ninja was trying to take shots here. But that's just what people already got the narrative that, oh, Ninja hating on Kai. So it's no surprise that when Kai Cenat does this faux press conference in his room, the following happens.
You dying on purpose to keep the stream going?
What's I fucking dying on purpose?
What you dying on purpose?
Hey, what's the big camera? Put the big camera right here. Hey, Ninja. You, Ninja. You talking about if I'm dying on purpose and you think I want to be playing Minecraft for 5 days? You gonna get on your ass too, Ninja. Every thing I do, you riding.
Yeah.
When I say you say Ninja. 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 All right, keep going. All right.
So as you guys just heard, Kai went on a crazy F Ninja spree. And do I think Kai was dragging it and Speed was dragging it? Possibly, but I think people like Ninja are so good at games, and they've played games at a young age competitively, and difficult games. So, he was a Halo pro, then he was a Fortnite pro, which are by all means not easy games. Like Kai and Speed, these guys play games, or they have played games in the past, but when you just get someone that never plays games and you throw them on a fresh game, dude, it's no surprise that they take long. I think it's genuinely possible that they could have not been dying on purpose, because when you talk about 5 days, it's a little bit of, even if you're making money, keep in mind, these guys are consistently making tons of money. Now, if you take a person off the street and you're like, you can make this amount of money, that's life-changing, that you've never seen before, but you gotta suffer and play this game for 5 days, man, I think they play it for a week straight. But these guys are already making that money. So I really don't think they want to sit in a room playing that game for 5 days straight. But it's a toss-up. I don't know. I don't think Kai would lie about dying on purpose, but it's difficult. It's difficult. I think it could go either way. It's just that the entire history of Ninja leads to Kai Cenat's reaction in this way, which I feel is justified with the history. Because keep in mind, Kai didn't even address it until 2-3 different instances where he felt like he was getting backhanded compliments. And for example, Roman Atwood was somebody Kai Cenat looked up to, and Roman Atwood just showed him nothing but love, and they connected, and that was great. Or they just showed reciprocity to each other. I think if Ninja just showed love to Kai, he would have reciprocated it, because he for sure saw Ninja coming up. So this will probably continue to be a thing. But as we've seen, a common theme for Kai Cenat just getting through most of his controversies is not his personalities, but his principles and his morals. And when you see someone that's consistent in those, it's difficult to get trapped in controversy. For instance, I would be shocked if Kai Cenat was friends with somebody and talking trash behind their back. I would be shocked. And I think most of us would be shocked if we saw something like that because it's just so inconsistent. And the level of loyalty that he has for his friends. So this, and reasonable. Someone is very reasonable when they're able to take criticism and understand, hey, I was tripping here. Because keep in mind, he took criticism from Abba and Preach and said, you know what? I was dragging it. I was doing too much here. But when Cenat, or not Cenat, when Kanye West and John Monopoly were trying to somewhat gaslight him and to be like, yo, you're messing up his business and this is an independent business owner, and Adidas like cut ties with them. He wasn't trying to hear that because it was wrong. And he was reasonable in saying, yo, I didn't say nothing about your business. I wasn't trying to hurt your business. I said this didn't fit me and you could just send me another size. That's all there is to it. So he's standing on it. And a person that doesn't want to hear anything wouldn't hear anything in the Abba and Preach situation. They'd be like, man, these guys tripping, they're hating. And then in the Kanye West situation, they'd also say, man, this guy tripping, he hating. But that's not consistency. All right, that's consistently ridiculous or consistently dumb. But Cenat is consistently reasonable, which may result in sometimes walking it back and saying, yeah, I was probably tripping there. And other times it may result on doubling down, like in the Glorilla situation and the most recent Ninja situation of like, yo, this guy is just throwing a bunch of shots at me. Or in the Sneako situation. So there are times when, for example, there are times when he kind of like walked it back with the Union Square incident in New York City. So while the outcomes may not seem consistent, the rationale is consistent. And I think that's the most important part and why he's able to just skate through all of this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.